Right on. Evil and Strange off their album Idiom, My Revenge. And that is just a badass heavy tune. And like I've said before, man, it reminds me of like Metallica / Megadeth. Like time signature wise, like Metallica, but soloing, that sounds a lot like Marty Friedman from Megadeth, and that was awesome.
Yeah, definitely. It's got that whole thing going on, which I love. It's a brilliant album. It really is.
Absolutely.
Fantastic album. That tune I really, really like. I love all the like pinched harmonics in the solos, the kind of Zakk Wylde thing as well. And yeah, like you say, it's a bit Megadethy, and it's just thrash, isn't it? In your face thrash. You love a bit of thrash. I haven't heard any good thrash bands. Well, that's not true. I haven't heard many good thrash bands for a long time, but Evil and Strange are one that are right up there, and there's a few others that crop up every now and again. But obviously, back when I was, it's one of those things when you're a teenager, in particular, thrash and punk and all those sorts of things. There's so much anger and energy, and it's so thrilling, isn't it? It kind of sticks with you. And I'm one of these people that, I like to do things to the extreme. So I never stopped being a teenager in my head. So I still listen to all that kind of stuff, and it's so nice to hear kind of really good bands coming through that do that. I'm not saying there's not loads that I've never heard of, but I don't hear as many now, and that's one where I'm really glad they released the album, because I really do think it's brilliant. I absolutely love it.
Oh, for sure. And you know what? Just before we move on here, you know what? I'll save it because I lost my train of thought somehow. Either way, no big deal. We'll come back to it later. It's obviously not that important. So we get 2 more songs left to go for part 1. So our next one up is a band who the physical CD is out right now because Recycle Plan mentioned it. And they also are on Spotify, iTunes, that sort of thing. So here we go with Baltimore, and this one's called Easy Way Out. Dig this. Baltimore with Easy Way Out. I love this band, and these bands introduced us courtesy of Recite the Plan, and just like Ill Advised was. So he's a man who knows his music, and this is a great album. Love this song. It's just good kind of punk, pop, rock tune. Like, love it.
Yeah, I think, excuse me, I think they're brilliant. They are proper punky, which is obviously right on my street, but remind me a little bit of like Hole and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, it's got that kind of vibe going on. It's, I don't know how you describe that. I mean, I suppose it's grungy again, but it's kind of it's a little bit of darkness in there, which I quite like. But yeah, I love the drums. There's a big drum sound on that track, which is really cool.
Okay,
And
almost like a thundering sound, eh?
Guitars. Hey?
Is it almost like a thundering drum sound, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. Really is. It's really, really nice, you know. Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Really cool tune. Great band again.
Right on, man. Well, we have one more song. Not sorry to cut you off here, but we got one more song for part one, and then we'll take a quick break and go to part two. So our last song tonight is a band called The Tracy's, and I really like these guys. And the band's called Redhead Riding Hood. Dig this.
Redhead riding hood, skipping down the street. Redhead riding hood, make my life complete. Redhead riding hood, sassy and she's sweet. Redhead riding hood, dances to her own beat. I saw her down at my comic book store. She put your nose just for a copy of Thor. She wears big glasses that cast a spell, just like Sally, Jesse, Raphael. Redhead riding hood, walking down the street. Redhead riding hood, please make my life complete. Redhead riding hood, she plays D&D. Redhead riding hood, she put a spell on me. And when she goes to the Comic Con, she dresses up just like Barbara Gordon. All the man boys true when she comes around, 'cause she is dungeon master in her town. Redhead riding hood, dancing down the street. Redhead riding hood, make my life complete. Redhead riding hood, my dice rolling green. Redhead riding hood, I want her with me. 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 Redhead riding hood, I want her with me.
Right on. The Tracy's with Redhead Riding Hood. And who else remembers Sally, Jesse, Raphael? I remember that talk show. Not too long after what's his name? Was it the guy with the glasses and the white hair? I can't remember his no, not Jerry Springer. Before Jerry Springer. Donahue. That's it. Thanks, Sam. So Donahue.
You're losing me. I know Sally, Jesse, Raphael because although I don't think we ever got the show here, I recognise her from, she had those trademark red glasses, didn't
Right.
she?
You don't remember Donahue, though? The white hair and the glasses? Just always kind of pointed out the obvious all the time with his talk show. So.
No, I don't. No. When you said white hair and glasses, I went to Jerry's.
Look him up. Donahue.
Okay. I'll Google that. That's a great tune, though, isn't it? Again,
Yeah, absolutely.
Punk, thrashy, and oh man, it's such a rocking show. I was thinking before I joined the show tonight, I was like, oh, I had a long day. I went to a kids' party today, and there was a snake. It was really cool.
Right.
I love snakes. That's a sidetrack. But yeah, I was thinking, oh god, I'm tired. But you know, instantly, this show just wakes you up, man. It's just so much wicked stuff.
Well,
but that's a great way to finish it off. It's just
right.
power.
Because man, it took me a little bit longer because I was kind of delayed. I got most of it done, and I finished up when I got back. When I got back from Michigan, so I already had a half plan in my head. But still, I was trying to get stuff done. And then Rob brought Boston back because Rob took care of Boston for the day, right? And of course, Rob was just awesome to Boston. Boston was living the life there. You know, like Rob is a chef too, right? He does work with me in our primary job, but He used to be a chef, but he still does it. So Boston had a steak, and man, this dog was like living the life. Like, I mean, it was like a royal, like almost kennel sort of thing, you know. And the only problem being is, like I told you earlier, is because of the stuff that he let a little more than he's used to. It created a little bit of a problem and quite a stink. Let me tell you. I'm not going to go into detail because it's kind of gross and it was kind of funny too because when Rob was bringing Boston back, he's just like, "Oh, Boston got a little bit sick of my back." The car's like, "I'm like, okay, I'll go and clean it." And she got the easy job. So we'll put it that way. So, anyways, we're gonna take a quick break here and be back with part 2 of NMS. Until then, we'll be right back. Bones out.